Now, dear students, chapter number 2, unit and measurement, and today we have the topic that is significant figure. So, the first question arises that what do you mean by the significant figure? So, in the physics, we are just doing the several measurements, and whenever we are just getting the numbers, which type of the numbers are the very much reliable to us, or those are making the sure measurement to us. So generally these numbers are called the significant figure. Okay, so simply we can say that whenever we are just doing the measurements, so the numbers in which we have the confidence, or the numbers those are very much reliable to us, these are called the significant figure. So this is the simplest meaning of the significant figure. Now, to identify the number of the significant figure, there are the certain rules we have, and whenever we are just making the measurement, so we are just using the one of the system that is called the decimal number system. Decimal number system, and this number system uses the figures, that means numbers 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 and 9. These are the number which those are used by the decimal number system. Okay, now what is the first rule we have? If I am just telling the first rule, so in the decimal number system all the non-zeros are called the SF. All non-zeros or SF. This is the one of the simplest rule we have. So whenever we are just getting the number, I am although taking the some of the examples in front of you, so easily you can understand that what actually I am saying. So I am just using the numbers just like 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So if someone is asking that how many number of the SFs are there, so easily we can identify them. There are the 5 number of the SF in a given measurement. Okay. Now rule number second, as we are assuming the 0 as a SF or not, so there is a rule, all zeros between two non-zeros. This is the another rule we have, two non-zeros are SF or SF. So how can we say that? If suppose we have the number that is 2300456, so someone is asking that what are the number of the SF in a given measurement. So we are just getting 2 and 2, 4 and 3, 7. So total number of the SFs are the 7 in this measurement. Now just we are just talking to the another rule, that's concept of the leading and the trailing zero. So what is the actually concept? So the zero those are coming before the decimal or before the number are called the leading zero, leading and trailing zero. So third rule I can dictate in front of you, leading and trailing zeros. Okay, so first I am talking about the leading zeros. So what is the identifications of these zeros in a number? Suppose I am just taking the number that 0, 0, 2, 3, 4. So the numbers those just after the decimal, but in the right hand, in the left hand side of the non-zero are the leading zero. So generally these are not SF. These leading zeros are not SF. These are not included in the SF, significant figure. They can't play role of the significant figure. Now portion B, trailing zero. Trailing zero. Suppose we have the number 234.00. So what do you mean by the trailing zero? The number just after the decimal, those are in the right hand side of the that means non-zero are known as a trailing zero. So someone is asking that how many SF we have in this figure. So total number of the SF are the 5, and these zeros will be counted as a SF. So trailing zeros are generally SF. Okay, and leading 0 are not SF, so this number only having the 3 SF. Okay, so this is the story of the trailing 0 we have. Now some another rule we have. uh, if we are just talking rule number 4, I am just talking about the rule number 4. Suppose we are changing the unit system. If we are changing unit system, so could it be possible that there can be the change also in the SF? No, there can't be change in the number of the SF. If we are changing unit system, then number of SF will be same. Number of SF will be same for us. So we can take the general example in front of you. So I am just writing that 16.5 centimeter is one of the figure. So if I am asking to you that what are the number of the SF you have, so you will say that 3 number of the SF, because all are the non-zero, and we are just applying the rules to dictate the number of the SF. Now I am just asking, just convert the centimeter into meter. Okay, so you will make the change, that is meter upon 100, and this one unit will you will apply, and although you are just dividing the number by the 100, so we are writing that 0165 meter. So now I am asking to you that how many number of the SF you have. So you will say that only 3 number of the SF you have, because after the decimal we have the non-zero, that is 3, and this one is the trailing 0 and sorry, leading 0, and we are not counting the leading 0 in the SF. So same number of the SF we are just getting in the another system. Now I am just changing, you must convert the meter into kilometer. So you will write that meter equal to kilometer is to be divided by 1000. So easily you are further changing the number 000165 kilometer. So further I am saying to you that how many number of the SF you have. Further you will say the number of the SF are the 3. So further the number of the SF. So by this example we can easily say that if you are just changing the unit system, so there will not be a change in the number of the SF. Now I am just talking about the rule number 5. Power notations are not included in SF. Power notations will not be SF. So what is the example? We have some just I am saying that if we are just saying that the velocity of the light in a air, that is 3 into 10 to the power 8 meter per second. So someone is asking that how many SF, so we should tell about that only one SF it has, which make the reliability to us. Okay, now the rule number 6, that is the general rule we have. We have the exact number, exact or certain number then number of SF will be infinity. So how can I say that? That's I am just saying that if in a classroom, if the classroom is there, if someone is asking that how many students are there, suppose we are just saying that there are the 25 students, so how many number of the SFs are here? So the certain number having the uncertainty, that is infinite number of the SF we have, that will be the one of the basic rule. Now on behalf of these rule, we can go simply with the exercise that is given our in the NCERT book, as well as we can go with the several that mean exercise, those are given in the different book. Now one of the exercise which I have shown in front of you, and I am asking that one by one that how many SF we can make the countable in the given exercise. Now the first number we are, and we are just applying the simply rule. First number which we have given, that is 0.07001. So how many SF? So this number having the 4 SF we have. Okay, now example number 2, that 0.00230. now these are the leading 0, and this one is the trailing 0. So easily we can say that how many number of the SF, these are the 3. Now number 201, how many SF? All are, one of the rule is that between two non-zero, the one of the zero, that will be the SF. So how many SF? 3 SF are here. Now simply we can say that 2.1 into 10 to power minus 3. So we are not including these power in the SF, so only it has 2 SF. Now 600.00, these have this number having the 5 SF. Okay, now the number which we have given 0.0003, okay, 0.0003, and these are the leading zero, and these are not included in the SF part, so only this number having the 1 SF. Now we have the another number 23.023, so this number having the 5 SF. Okay, now this one number having the 1 SF. Now this one number having the 3 SF. Okay, this one number having the 1 2 3 4 5 6 6 SF it has. Now this number which is given that 896.80, so this number having the 5 SF. Okay, now the number which we have given 0.012001, so it having the 2 2 4 and the 5. Now this is the exercise. Now suppose number we have given 20.000, so after the decimal the trailing zero are be countable as a SF, so we have the total 5 number of SF. Now I am just taking the one of the NCERT in front of you. So question number 2.10 state number of the SF in the following. Now the first figure we have, that is 0.007. So how many SF we have? Only the one SF we have, that is a 7. Now we have the second number 2.64 into 10 to power 24. So how many SF we have? 2, 6 and 4. So total these are the 3. So we have the 3 SF. Now number which is given, that 2.3070. So how many SF we have? This one is SF, this one is SF, 7 SF, 0 will be SF because it's a trailing 0. Okay, so total number of the SF we have in this exercise, that is 4. Now we are just talking about 6.320. So how many SF we have? Number of the SF 4. Now 6.032. So how many SF we have? Number of the SF 4. Now we have the number 0.000632. So how many SF? Only the countable part of the SF, these are the 4 we have, and the leading zero don't have any kind of the role in the SF. So this is the simplest exercise, dear students, we have regarding to the SF. Okay, so subscribe the channel and make the revision of your syllabus with these. Okay, thank you everyone.